My brother, he came to work here a few years before I did. He actually worked here for about a year and a half as a teacher and drill instructor while I was working as a staff at a state program. And he kept telling me I should come work here. It's easy and I'd be able to learn about Jesus, but I don't want to. Right now, our main job is to keep supervision on all the boys, make sure no one's trying to hurt someone, escape, or do anything they're not supposed to. And we're also here after we get the discipline in order and keep everyone safe. We're also here to minister to them, teach them about Jesus, tell them about how God changed our lives and what God did in our lives to help show us that He is the truth and He's the way, outside of just something that people talk about at church. We gotta really work and live to make God real to the young men, the families that come here. There's so many people that take God as a joke or just as something that, I don't know, we can put in our back pocket. It's not something that's real or something to live for. And we try to be an example to the boys and showing how we're not perfect, we're not going to be perfect, but God still calls us to live like Him and to surrender our lives over to Him. And our hope and our efforts are to show them by example that even though we're not perfect, we try and we give our best every day. And if they ever come to our homes or anywhere else where we have hobbies or places where other people know us, they can see from how the other people interact with us that we are the same people in here and out of here. And it's a way that they should live and could live, just following Christ and being passionate believers. For many of them, it's just seeing the works of God in person firsthand. And they get to see people that come in with the same struggles and same issues that they have coming in, and they're making true heart changes. I remember when I first got here, a little over 7 years ago, I saw some kids from West Palm Beach and Fort Lauderdale, and they had some gang tattoos and some different ranks and gangs that they were in. And I knew with some of the gangs that they were in and some of the ranks that they had to be involved to murderous levels or other things that they were doing to gangs. And some of these kids would work extra hard to show love to enemy gang members. And I remember seeing that and wondering why they were doing that. It kind of blew me away, seeing them show love and try to care for these other kids coming in that they should have hurt if they were living like they would have been living before they got here. And if they would have been living how they were supposed to as those gang members or as the ranks that they held. But seeing that God made a true change in their hearts to where they could have love, respect, peace, and joy, something real, it was a huge change for me. And the same way right now, when a lot of these kids come in, they see kids that are drug addicts, alcoholics, kids that have extreme sexual perversion in their lives or addicted to violence and other things. They make those big changes in their lives and restore relationships with families in their lives. It's something that helps them to see and kind of surrender, or in a sense, give God a chance. Discipleship means reaching out to the kids and the ones that nobody wants to reach out to. Whether it's every kid that comes in the door, because some are a little bit easier to get along with than others, or the kids that intentionally make it hard for anyone to love them or to care for them. We coach them, we bring them in, tuck them in under our wing, and we show them love, respect them, love them, and befriend them so that they can learn about Christ and so that they could learn that we're not here just to minister and kind of Bible thump them. In a day's work, we'll get a lot of chores that we got to do, whether we're working outside or indoors. We'll sweep floors, wipe down walls, clean light fixtures, and outside we'll pick weeds and chop down trees, burn big piles of weeds and thorns, all kinds of work and stuff that we'll do. Even with the schoolwork, in all of it, we'll try to teach the kids, and we'll try to work it in ourselves to show them that we could try to bring glory to God in everything we do. And it seems kind of obsessive, I guess, saying it, but we try to keep teaching the kids to include God in every part of our life so we can grow in a close relationship with Him, and we will work with Him in everything we do. That way we could be open to Him, we could be listening to Him, and bring Him into everything. The gym, the gymnasium, basketball, and the football and soccer that we got, it's really a blessing to the boys out here in the ministry and staff. It helps to keep everyone in shape And for many of the boys that come in with an extreme lack of confidence in themselves, when they see a little bit of muscle build up and they gain some weight, they're off the drugs and they're clean, they feel a lot better about themselves, and builds up confidence, and it kind of helps them to be able to look at themselves for being able to do some good instead of just bad. And we kind of help train them up and guide them towards using that good confidence to do something good. And supporting the ministry like this, the main thing they could do is pray. And other than that, just spreading the word, letting people know there's families that are distressed all around, whether it's Hispanic, Asian, Black, white, it doesn't matter. There's families all around that need help with troubled teens. There's boys' teen challenges, girls' teen challenges, adult men and women teen challenges all over the nation and world. And if people need help, and if they can find a way to do it, if they're willing, God will make a way for them. And it's a blessing. We're usually funded by families that are helping to pay, or people that get into the ministries by fundraising. So it's prayer first, because we definitely need it. God will keep us afloat, whether we have the funds coming in or not. And also after that, just letting the word be out about what God does here and what God is helping people out with here. I love it, and I feel like God is calling me here to be here. There's plenty of times where I'll get weary or I'll feel like giving up, and it gets pretty stressful here working here with a lot of the boys, and the things that they'll do, the enemy will always try to work his way in, but I'll try to dig in and press in with God to hear what he has to tell me about it, and God always will show me and always bring me back, whether he wants me here or somewhere else. And I haven't ever, in those times where I felt like giving up, to leave here. I haven't ever had that answer yet, that it is my time. And right now, sometimes I'm here just because I'm trying to be obedient to God and stay here not knowing why he still wants me here. Other times it's because I know God is moving here, and I know the great change he's doing. He changed my life here. I could be a good husband to my wife, a good father to my kids that I never thought I was going to be, but God built me up. And I know with a lot of these boys, some of them, they even have kids sometimes when they come in, and they got an opportunity to truly find out what living really is, and to truly find out what life is. It's more than just stuff we could chase in the streets or wherever else. It's true, and it's Christ. The ministry here at Teen Challenge, it's a real ministry. West Florida Teen Challenge Gateway Academy, there's people here that absolutely love God. We do it passionately, and there's so many other things we could do. I'm an undefeated MMA fighter. I've gotten chances to fight with all kinds of some of the greatest fighters in the world, and we try to commit our hearts to serve God, to serve the Lord. And there's staff here, like I said, with all different kinds of degrees, all different kinds of credentials, but God called us here, and we try to stick close together as a family, as a unit, to help lift each other up. And we're really intentional about trying to have God change the lives of these boys, and also the lives of the families that come in with them. It's a blessing, and it's a true ministry.
If you know of a ministry that we need to know about, please give us a call, 888-641-8606, or take a look at our website, revelationstv.org.